Okay, now we're constructing a right triangle on this line with R as the vertex of the right angle. So I need to have a right triangle so that basically I need this coming off of here. Okay, so we get a right angle here and then I connect the two. So basically I need a right angle through this point. So we're doing the same thing here. That gave me the right angle through that point. So I'm going to set up to build my right angle. So let's see, that's going to be center at P at my point. Circle through. That gives me a point here and there. And again, since I'm on the line, I'm going to make my compass a little longer this time and set that up. And over here. And now I can draw my line. So this will give me the right angle. Okay. Now they didn't say anything else about how big it should be. So I'm just going to create another point here and maybe a point here and create another line. And now I have a right triangle. Here's my right angle at point R, and everything else is a right triangle. Doesn't matter where this point is, doesn't matter where that point is, just creating that hypotenuse side. Okay, that's easy. Next problem, almost done. Okay, perpendicular through AC through B. So B is not a midpoint. We're not going to do perpendicular bisector. I'm doing perpendicular through a point. So here's my point B. I'm going to stretch out down here. Notice I really didn't catch AC too well, so I'm going to extend AC a little bit. All right, so I've got a point there and there. And now I get my other arcs from my first intersection, my second intersection, which isn't quite at C. Yours might be at C, but it just depends on how you do it. And now I can draw the line from B through here. Now, that's a perpendicular line, so what do we call that? We call that an altitude. Construct perpendicular lines to the remaining sides. And now I'm doing the same thing for the other two sides, okay? So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to circle through here. I have to extend that side some. Okay, so that's going to be centered at this point and at that point. Hard part here is making sure you're using the appropriate points. Okay, you don't want to use the side, like I don't want to come down here and use that side because I'm ignoring that side. I'm really trying to focus on just certain sides. So that's going to be from A through this point. There we go. And now I want to focus on AB. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to turn my paper a little bit so that I can handle it easier. Feel free to turn your paper whenever you're doing these. Okay, let's see. I want to be... that went way out here. So let's... Ooh, I may need to actually draw that arc some more too. Yeah, I didn't quite catch it. So I need to draw the arc a little more. Okay, these are things that happen. We just sort of make corrections. And now, let's see. Oh, that was the wrong point. What am I doing? I want to go from C. You're yelling at me. You're going, that's not right, Mr. Cox. You're right. It's not right. There we go. So I want to use this point and that point. So that's going to be over here. Whoops, I slid over here. Uh-oh, they didn't connect. Let me get my longer one. Over here and over here. There we go. As long as those two are the same from the endpoints, you're fine. There we go. So now we've got all three altitudes together, okay? So once I got all three altitudes, three triangles are the three altitudes are concurrent at a point, and this point is called the, well, you tell what, we'll talk about that tomorrow. You don't need to know that. We'll talk about what that is tomorrow. We're going to talk about 4 special concurrent points tomorrow, okay? One more question, and then we'll be done.